and welcome to At His Pace with Money. Let's talk about money.
Money.
So,
Everybody needs it. Everybody gotta have it. Talking about money.
Are you talking first with me?
Go.
You sure?
Positive.
Something that used to be a big issue in our marriage several years ago was money. Money. Not that we had great amounts of money, but we just were not on one accord. Definitely weren't on his pace in regard to our money. So we used to fight about it. Mark would do the budget, which was fine. He's an excellent financier, but he would tell me what? We'll have the money this week. And then he would go out and buy stuff. I'd come up with movies, DVDs, and music and all kind of stuff. We've told this story a million times. But then a sister could get her hair done. This is before I had my nappy roots going. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we used to fight a lot about money. I don't remember what happened that we stopped fighting about money. Why did we stop fighting about money?
Well, we got to the point where we realized that we were going in two different directions and we were running the money game or race at different paces like that. And so we sat down and we just, we got hooked up with Dave Ramsey, plug, and we just decided, everything that we spend money on, let's just budget it. And so that alleviated a lot of the arguments that we had because nobody felt slighted when it came to their needs or their wants or desires. And so everything was budgeted, everything was in place. So if you wanted to get your hair done, it was in the budget.
You got your hair done?
Back then I did. and so our fights, we fight very little about money now because everything is budgeted line item. And if there's something that we need to discuss that's not in the budget, then we definitely have conversation about it.
And I think we, again, started having conversations about it, but there's so many issues that couples get wrapped up in about money because we just have different values and views about it. I remember my mother blessed me with something that kind of freed me about this. She was like, you know what? Money is your body is the only thing you really have in life. Like the only thing you truly own in life is your body. That's what you're going out of here with. And how can you trust a person that you're married to with your body and you can't trust them with your money? So that kind of freed me to say, okay, if I'm going to trust him with this, the only thing I own really in life, I have to get to a point where I trust my husband with money. But it also came down to him being honest and open about it and being free and being fair, right?
Yeah, because I was not the one that was trustworthy with money. I mean, I was selfish, I was stingy. And so as we began that process, first and foremost, we had to get ourselves lined up with God. We had to get on his pace in regards to our finances and what he had in store for us and what he wanted to do with us financially. And so once we got in place in terms of giving to our local church and really practicing tithing for us, everything started to fall in place. And, you know, once we get that budget going and we got everything in line item, man, things just started to go real smoothly. We always seemed like we had enough. And so, yeah, we do fall into situations where we get selfish and we veer off the road a little bit. But for the most part, finances for us has been very minimal. And like I said, now, yeah, and it takes a while. But, you know, we don't argue about money. Like I said, we work 9 to 5. I mean, and we're able to do. There's some things that we wish we'd have done differently, you know, but that's life. You learn and you continue to apply what you learn.
And as a working woman, I think that it's hard sometimes because we're like, I make my own money and I literally give my check to my husband. Like I honestly don't even know how much money I make. Like on some of the jobs that I have, I don't even know how much money I make. But here's the deal. I just have learned how to trust God enough to trust him. And I know that God is going to correct him when he needs to be corrected. And I don't often have to do it. Now, disclaimer, I want to say this. Not every husband is good with money. And so you do have to build that trust. In some relationships, the wife is better at it. And I think we both agree that that's okay. Yeah. But it's all about money is a tool. It's a tool that you all can use as a couple to grow. And then it's also something that you're supposed to bless your children and people with. And so if you think about it as a tool that you all can use to help grow and cultivate your lives, instead of, I got to get more, I got to get, because I think the more you get and you don't manage it right, the more unhealthy you will become and the more unhappy you are.
And really the whole thing is not even about money. I mean, it is because we have to navigate it and use it in this world, but it's about how you interact and communicate between the two of you in terms of what your goals and your aspirations are within the marriage. And if you can't communicate about simply money, then how can you communicate about greater things such as raising a family and taking care of children and taking care of parents as they get older, you know? So it's more so about communication between a man and a wife than anything, a husband and a wife. So, you know, we got on God's pace and now we have our own pace in regards to our finances, and we're headed in the right place.
And you and your spouse can do the same thing if you get on his pace.
Good night and God bless.